Juice WRLD just released his new single with the Kid Laroi called Reminds Me of You, an emotional guitar track with a bunch of background effects. I have broken down the music theory behind how this beat was made, and today I'll show you how it was done. With that said, let's begin. As always, I'll break this beat down into 3 parts: the melody, the drums, and the arrangement and effects. So let's start with the melody. The melody is made out of a simple guitar pattern with some pads and background vocals. Here's what the main guitar looks like in a piano roll. And here's what the second guitar looks like. I know it looks kinda complex, but once I show you how to break this down using music theory, you'll see how simple it is. First, if you take the first note of the melody and bring it down an octave, you'll see that this is made out of 4 7th chords, each 2 bars long. By 7th chords, I mean chords that are 4 notes long. You'll see in a bit. In Reminds Me of You, you can also hear a second guitar in the background arpeggiating the notes of the chords. It uses 2 notes per beat and it goes first, 3rd, 5th and 4th note. By that I mean if you take your first note to be the first note of the chords, then the next ones you'll play will be the 3rd spot up on the scale, the 5th spot up on the scale, and lastly the 4th spot. Try to keep this in mind because this progression comes up all the time on guitar beats. So to recreate this at a minor scale, choose 4 notes and make them 2 bars long each. Now skip every other note 3 times, and that's how to build 7 chords. Now highlight the second note and bring it up an octave. Now you have your guitar chords. And to recreate the second guitar, copy and paste the bass line of our chords and make it half a beat long. Now remember that our pattern goes 1st, 3rd, 5th and 4th. So it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 4. Again, we're only using the notes on the scale to count. We're not using the notes not highlighted when speaking of 3rds and 4ths and stuff. I could have left it like that, but to make it a little more interesting, I decided to change these notes. Now for the melody. Here you can see that the melody in the song sounds a little more complex than these 4 notes, and that's basically because the melody is also a vocal chop. So to recreate that, no need to copy the guitar pattern, we'll just use straight vocals. For that, first we need an ambient shot. I'm gonna use this one shot from Bass One's one-shot kit. And I'll add a minor vocal chop. I suggest using either Arcade or one of the free Cymatics Vox pack. I'll use this one from a Cymatics pack. And for the effects, I'll just add some reverb, delay, and EQ out the high end. This is what we have so far. Keep in mind that the samples you use should be in the same key as your melody. Mine is in the A minor, so I use this pitch knob to change this sample's scale to match mine. Now lastly, we need a pad for the drop, and for that simply paste our guitar chords into this expand preset. I'll add some extra string and a simple bell melody. So now that we have the melody, let's move on to the drums. We want to keep the drums simple since the melody is already so busy, so put a clap every other beat. Add a 2-step hi-hat pattern with rolls at the end of every bar. And a kick that hits only on bars 1, 3 and 4. Also add some risers. I'll add this reversed vocal chop and this reversed open hat for that. Now for the arrangement and effects, you want to start with an automated low pass and a high pass filter in the intro. Then you take out that effect and add a clap with a sub bass. Then add the drums without the 808. And lastly on the drop you add everything including that string pad and bell melody we had earlier. Before I play the final beat, if you want to download the melody loop I made in this video, there's a free download link in the description. I upload 2 beat breakdowns a week, so if you want more of this, subscribe, and as always, see ya.